A day in which Gay Waterhouse has trained 3 winners, lifting her tally to 115 for the season in town. Dan Beasley, a winning double. Chris Muntz has jumped to a 2-win lead in the premiership for jockeys with his sole win. Darren Beebman's 2 has lifted him to within 3.5 of the lead. He's on 71.5, and Corey Brown is on 73. He trails by 2. So it's an interesting race, a very interesting race for the Sydney Jockeys Premiership. Pentathlon's now 260 for Randwick's final race on the card. Bold Troubadour at 550. For the last at headquarters, we go to Ian Craig.
Good on you, Brendan. Thanking you, sir. And John joins us now. Yes, Pentathlon. They'll be hoping for a solid speed with him today. Pentathlon compared with last start at Rose Hill, and he's been well tried. 250, 150, the only horse seriously back to beat him. Bold Troubadour, number 1, 540 and 210. Gay Waterhouse represented by Bold Troubadour. So in the last, 250 number 2, 1 saddlecloth at 540. Gay's won the last 3. Stowaway, a great return, hadn't run since December 2000 prior to today. Devilina won the 6th. Chickens, a very impressive debut in the 5th. Other winners today, Hepton Stool, a daughter of Octagonal. Hockey, of course, the sire of the favourite here, Pentathlon. 0 Point won the 3rd, the 2nd Soprana, and Scoozy's Girl won the 1st. So John Hawkes with a double, Soprana and Hepton Stool, and Gay with 3. So 5 out of the 7 to the big stables in Sydney. Jockeys this afternoon, we've got Danny Beasley 2, Darren Beedman 2. And they're set for the last of the day. And they're off, and Bold Troubadour came out very swiftly from near the inside, and lead settling from Kurrajong Mist and Late Whisper. Pentathlon nice and handy around Colin the Brave, and then comes Kazam. Naz Princess, the Victorian mare, finding herself very wide from Royce, passed by Serpentine. Then Young Lang Syne, 3 lengths to guide. Kessia, the owl mare, not travelling well. She's back last now, and Rotten Ron second last. They race along past the 1200 marker, and Late Whisper goes to the lead from Bold Troubadour. Third posse is taken by Kurrajong Mist. Shading Colin the Brave, and about 4 lengths further away in the field is the favourite Pentathlon. Should be suited by the way this race is being run. Naz Princess on the outside of the favourite, then Serpentine inside Kazam. Young Lang Syne on the inside of Royce, and then Guide inside of Rotten Ron. Oh, big space between first and last, and Kessia whips them in. Down the side they run, and Late Whisper really strings them out. 2.5 Bold Troubadour. Kurrajong Mist on the outside of Colin the Brave. About 7 lengths then to Pentathlon. 1 Naz Princess. Then Serpentine, followed by Kazam, Young Lang Syne, Royce, Rotten Ron, Guide. And 3 further off is Kessia, a minute from this leader, Late Whisper. As they swing around the home corner now, Late Whisper, 1.5 lengths, Bold Troubadour, bridging the gap in company with Kurrajong Mist. And a couple behind the leading trio is Colin the Brave, and then Pentathlon. He'd need to get a spurt on, but Bold Troubadour races clear at the 200. Waterhouse going for 4 for the day. Bold Troubadour doing it well. Danny Beasley looking for 3 for the afternoon. Bold Troubadour will trounce them. Colin the Brave second, but Bold Troubadour from Colin the Brave. Photo third, Serpentine and Guide. Then Pentathlon, Kurrajong Mist, Naz Princess, Kazam. Followed home then by Rotten Ron. Late Whisper stopped to a walk, not surprisingly. Followed by Young Lang Syne, Kessia, and Royce was last to complete the course. Big day for Gay. Number 1, Bold Troubadour, gives Gay half the program here, and of course that great training effort earlier in Brisbane with Miss Bustle. And 3 for Danny Beasley. Isn't he a great young rider too? And Bold Troubadour, more importantly, if you've backed it, you're going to get, for every dollar you've invested on the New South Wales tote, $5.50 for the win and $2.20 for the place. Had a lovely run behind that tearaway horse, Late Whisper. It wasn't surprising to see it weaken over the concluding stages. Number 1, Bold Troubadour, will be first. Number 3 and number 3, Colin the Brave, will be second. It'll pay $3.50, and the judge might call on the photo finish for third here. It's pretty close. Number 4 might just hang on for third, or might get up for third. Guide with Serpentine there too. Number 4 has run third. So it's 1, 3, 4 and 7 in the last.
Okay, Late Mail Gold Coast, Ian 1, 7, 2 and 3. Thanks to Ian Craig. Sterling job behind the binoculars and microphone at Randwick this afternoon. First 4 on 1, 3, 4 and 7. $2,202 neat. Dan Beasley rounds off the day with a winning treble. All that we need from Randwick is a scales report. Late mile numbers Gold Coast are 1, 7, 2 and 3. Just repeating, if you missed the news earlier, the Ascot program is off because of the persistent and heavy rain. So the Ascot program is off. Mo Green, Tony Vassell prepared last start Warrnambool Class 6 winner. Comes to town, was a fourth at Moonee Valley behind She's Archie. Before that,
Everett Mo Green, a big drifter on course. Off they go. And a good start at the 2,000 metres. And Rodrigo and Rami Romancer are the first two to bound out ahead of the line. By Daly settling just off them. Western Waters is going forward, and so too is Platilla a little deeper out, with Young Maverick just inside it. They're trailed then by Blessum, by Daly just easing out of that action early now. Trailed by Motta. Transferals very wide out. 2 or 3 to Mo Green. Mr. Greg, a break of 4 lengths to Crazy Date, getting a long way back from Our Starway, and Malakoff heading out to the 1,400 metres, and Platilla poured the pressure on but found the lead. Out by a length and a half. They ran the first part of the race very quickly. In second placing, Rami Romancer, a length and a half away. Then came Young Maverick. Rodrigo fourth, the inside, and then Western Waters. Transferal having a little luck as wide. 2 lengths to Motta, and By Daly's also caught wide with its big weight. Bless him over on the fence. 2 lengths then to Mo Green over on the inside as they head to the 1,000. They're being trailed about 3 lengths away as Crazy Date on the outside, followed by Our Starway, and a length and a half to Malakoff, who's last of all. Mr. Greg about 4th last on the outside of Mo Green. Coming up the side, and Platilla made play. Rami Romancer second. Transferal deep the whole way, and so is By Daly. Gee, he's out 4 wide now by the 800, followed by Young Maverick, Motta. Rodrigo over on the inside. 2 lengths to Western Waters. Mr. Greg around him. Bless him on the rail, followed by Mo Green, Our Starway, Crazy Date and Malakoff. As they came to the turn now, a little over 500 left to go. Rami Romancer shot to the lead over Platilla. Wider out Transferal and By Daly. Rodrigo behind them. Then came Motta. Mr. Greg with a run. Crazy Date has pulled to the outside. Mo Green trying to find clear galloping room. Transferal moved to Rami Romancer at the 300 metres. Here comes Mr. Greg, and then Crazy Date, and Malakoff's coming from last. Transferal narrowly at the 200 from Mr. Greg. Our Starway got the run on the inside. Our Starway, a big day for Vlad Durick, hit the lead on the outside, Mr. Greg, but Our Starway in front, and Our Starway by a long neck to Mr. Greg. Third goes to Transferal, followed by Crazy Date, Malakoff, trailed in then by Blessum and Motta, and then Rami Romancer. A break to Mo Green. By Daly did it very hard. Followed a long break then to Rodrigo in company with Platilla. Western Waters towards the tail, and one of the last to go over the line there was Young Maverick. Our Starway, ridden by Vlad Durick. Vlad with a treble this afternoon, including the 2 main races, and he's blown punters out with the last event, $87.10 and $15.50. And it's also a winning double for David Racavoldis, who combined with Vlad to win with Fuji Dancer and the Gibson Carmichael. 11, Our Starway, big odds in the final race. 3-year-old bay gelding by Starway from Penny Royal. Now, second placing goes to 4, Mr. Greg, David Taggart and Shane Halsey. And third, Transferal, John Keating and Robbie Lang, 11, 4 and 6. And that's been a big run, the third horse, because it never stopped working 3 and 4 wide the whole way. Took the lead at the bend and was totally suspect at that point, but still kept fighting on. But honours for the winner go to a lovely ride. He just never left the fence. Came through along the inside of all of them. And Our Starway causing a real upset. Broke his maiden status last time out at Stony Creek and took the rise in grade today. Certainly enjoying the staying test, but that was a slow track that he'd won on last time out, and he's come to the dry track in a much harder race and won well. 11, 4 and 8. Good luck to those who found him into the Racavoldis family. They just spent a fair bit of money buying a big property at Wagga during the week, so today's efforts at Flemington have gone a fair way to helping pay for that. 11, 4, 6 in the last from Flemington. Hope you found a winner today. Look forward to Caulfield. Join you there tomorrow.
Cheers, Greg. Been a very competitive day there, and Our Starway goes back-to-back after winning in maiden company. Comes to town, sent around at huge odds. It only won 1 of 9 thus before that, but 2 from 10 today. And Vlad Durick should have every reason to be delighted. There'll be plenty of chance.